Hey guys, just back here with my review of the VIZIO V51-H6 5.1 soundbar. Now, first things first, you have your controls right up at the top, your power source, Bluetooth, your volume down and volume up buttons. Now this soundbar will only come with one HDMI input. It is an HDMI ARC input, but you will only get one of them, so that is one thing to consider. You will have your optical cable and your AC port for your power, and that's pretty much it. This soundbar really is a plug-and-play soundbar. As you guys can see, the design is very minimalistic, and it's not really meant to stand out. Now if we go over here, this is where I'm keeping the surround speakers. As you can see, they have the same design language as the soundbar. They're just meant to be tucked away and are really looked at. Here is the subwoofer. You will have to connect your rear speakers to this, to the back of this, your left, your right. Other than that, it's a very simple setup. You will be putting this subwoofer in the back of the room to accommodate for the rear speaker placement. That's really about it. You do have a 5-inch driver. Overall, this subwoofer, it's very small, but it's pretty powerful for its size. Now, I have that other surround speaker back there, and now I'm going to give you guys a quick demo of the soundbar so you guys can actually see it in action. First things first, I'm going to be playing audio through the TV speakers first, so you guys can see a more direct comparison between what upgrade this soundbar will give you over your regular TV speakers.
I promise you could accompany me, and I stand by that promise. But there's one condition. You must obey every command I give you without question.
Yes, sir.
You do understand what I'm saying? Should I tell you to hide, you hide. Should I tell you to run, you run. Tonight is extremely dangerous. I promise you could accompany me, and I stand by that promise. But there's one condition. You must obey every command I give you without question.
Yes, sir.
You do understand what I'm saying? Should I tell you to hide, you hide. Should I tell you to run, you run. Should I tell you to abandon me and save yourself, you must do so. Your word, Harry.
Now, people in the comment section of my unboxing of the soundbar were asking whether or not the rear speakers were useful and whether they actually brought something to the experience. So right now I'm going to be focusing the audio, the microphone on the rear speakers so you guys can actually see what type of audio goes to them while you're watching a regular movie. Now, as you guys can see, these surround speakers will really work well with the soundbar to really envelop you in a full sound bubble, a full 5.1 experience. You will hear voices, surround effects, and various other artifacts swirling around the room with these speakers. They do get quite loud, and you can adjust the sound levels via the remote, which I will be showing you guys now. Now, taking a look at the remote, this will be a first VIZIO. They have a light up LCD screen now, so you can see what you're actually doing in the dark. You can adjust various level of the soundbar, the surround balance of the speakers, surround level, your sub, center, dialogue, treble, bass. You also have night mode in case you're watching at night, you want to reduce the sound of loud explosions. You can do this with this. True volume off. virtual DTSX. I have it on. I honestly thought it was a gimmick. I had it on other soundbars, but with this soundbar, it really does create a wider soundstage, which I was pleasantly impressed with. You can turn off your surround. You can turn it off, on. You can turn on the front surround in case you want to place you don't have room and you want to place the surround speakers back up front with the soundbar. This will work in tandem with the Virtual X from DTS, and it will create a more virtual surround experience with the actual surround speakers in case you want to place them at the front. And yeah, that's really about it. I mean, you have Bluetooth, you have your inputs, power on and off. This is a pretty well made remote, and I'm really impressed with all the customization options you have with you know, a soundbar at this price range. Now let's talk a little bit about the subwoofer. First things first, just like with any sub, you know, a sub that comes with a $100 soundbar or a $2,500 sub, one of the most important parts of it is to place it in the right place in your room. You could get a monster sub. If you place it in the wrong place, you might not even notice really that it's on. You might be very disappointed with it. You place it in the right place, however, and you will really get the most out of your subwoofer. If you place this sub in the right place in your room, you'll be impressed with how powerful it is for its size. It's not that big, it's not that heavy, but you will be very impressed with it. It really does help round out the soundbar in the rears. It adds warmth, it adds impact, it adds overall heart to the entire system. I am impressed with this sub. I have a much bigger clip sub in the living room, and I'm still very impressed with the power of this subwoofer. If you have your expectations, you know, right, it's a $250 soundbar. You get your soundbar, sub, and rears, then you will not be disappointed with this. Overall, I can't say enough good things about this subwoofer. So bottom line, would I recommend this soundbar? Yes, I would. If you would like to dramatically increase the sound quality of your TV without breaking the bank, you will get a soundbar with a left, right channels and a dedicated center channel for dialogue. You will get your rear channels for a dedicated 5.1 setup and your actual dedicated subwoofer. So if you keep your expectations realistic, you will not be disappointed with this soundbar. There are subwoofers mainly from other companies like Bose or Sonos, where their subs cost about 3 times as much as its entire system. So if you keep your expectations realistic, you will not be disappointed. This is a great soundbar that really gives you a lot of bang for your buck. So yes, I would recommend it. If you guys enjoyed this video, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys have any other ideas of other products that you would like me to review, then leave it down in the comment section below. Thank you.